Hello there, everybody. We are where we locked off. We're going to see Savannah. I'm going to have a wander around the building first. Have a nosy. Ugh, can't get up. And we'll continue on this search mission. There's nothing interesting around the place. So let's head in, I think.
We're closed.
None of this is set to own, which is particularly convenient. I'll take it then. Don't mind if I do. What's this? And that gives me +5 max health. Okay. Don't mind. What's this? I won't read that. Pause it if you want to.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
The anguish she always seemed to battle with, I fear it may have finally overwhelmed her. And could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action. I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me. Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon our but you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't Matt would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or were. No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to... We became friends when she... Well, for some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter, and she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She said learning the some days I wish I'd
Know a little something about that, too.
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some... no. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into...
That sounds like it could be her agent identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty. What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell. That's all I can ask.
Okay, interesting. I do get bored a little bit, in case you can't tell, of some of these slightly longer-winded conversations. I know it's background story and all that sort of stuff, but you know. Right, let's have a look. We've got some codex things, logs, quests, collectible. 4 out of 5. Okay. Rainbenders of Auntie's Choice. I've got to go to Westport. Confirm reports. Hot search. Okay. Main quest. Okay. So we've got to do to a spot near Westport. Visit Ethel Tinsley's lab. Let's do that one. Let's go back at main base for now. Ooh, we could just dodge over to there actually and do that, couldn't we? As well. Let me look around these, and then I'm going to do that resource thing, which is one of those boxes ticked.
Slow down. Schultz went where? Six alive. Schultz!
Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's a bit of commotion over there. We're going to have to get somebody back by the sounds of it. Ooh, bit cartridge. Most things I'll leave, to be honest. Or bit cartridge. I will take, because that's money. Nobody saw anything, thank you. Kleptomaniac. Is that because I've been picking a load of stuff up? Let's have a look. You have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You'll occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. Oh, right, okay. No, I'm not. I'm not just randomly stealing stuff. That's not going to go down well. That is not really going to go down well. I don't need that. Let's have a look. Yeah, you do those push-ups, man. Go, go, go.
You seen Gary anywhere? No, he went off to relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful of hours ago. You don't think he took it literal, like when we told him to jump in a rift, do you? Even he couldn't be that literal, could he? I mean, it is Gary.
Right, it sounds like somebody needs some help finding Gary. Talk to me.
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Void be damned. Did I not make clear our orders to...
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would he done her more good? Seems You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse. You have some brass sauntering into my base. Whatever your purpose, no Antes forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need. First Officer Schultz's decision to enter the minefield. Schultz was a good soul. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And I'd thank you to affix some ballast. Scrabbles has been integral. Schultz obviously knew the risks, and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles Before you depart, a final word. Stay out...
Okay, into a minefield we go. Looking marvellous. The last lot of mines we've come across I was able to spot. Let's hope this isn't going to be any worse. Let's do a few saves. Okay. Oh, there's a mine. I think if I recall they make a bleep sound. There's one. One there too. Oh, I'm being stabbed. Let's have a look around. Not seeing anything. Oh, whoa, one there. One there. One there. What? I was that close to them? Really? Okay. I didn't think I was that close. Okay, fair enough. One here. One it had. What? One there. Wow, there's quite a few here. There's a body there. Okay. There's a few bodies knocking about. What? Not one. Auntie Troy's Berserker. So he isn't the chap that I'm after. Do you think I can make a run for it? Because they don't go off very quickly. Oh. Interesting. There's a few mines. Did they do much damage? They took me down by half. I wasn't really expecting that.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh, okay. Is this the box? Okay. Probably don't want to speak to those. Not at this moment in time. Pretty safe running across here though, to be fair. So I'm going to stick on these rocks. There's a soldier there. Interesting. Ah, this is that stuff. But you can't get in there. Okay, and that's there. So before I go back to Torres, I think it'll be a sensible idea. Mind if I do? What? I'm gonna run across here again. Okay, so it looks like the stuff I need to collect is in a bit of this dodgy thingy stuff.
The idea's to kill them
Oh,
before you
for God's sake. Really? Go away. Damn mines. Blimey. Is this stuff gonna be? Can I get to it? Come on, get yeah. Yes. I've managed to grab it without getting poisoned, which is always a bonus. Can I get poisoned though? I don't think I'm in a minefield here. Blooming mines, damn things.
Stay out of the minefield if you value your limbs. I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! Scrabbles was a... He's also packed with... Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch. While we appreciate you returning Scrabbles, you'll not provoke me into a course of unwise action if that's your aim. Far be it from me to speak poorly of a superior. Still, however brightly my star burns, I remain in her orbit. She is my superior officer. I defied her once, and I received the verbal tanning of a life. I will take action when action is appropriate. And I'd suggest you modulate your tone more.
Gary? For the love of bits, don't get any closer to it. You void-brained idiot. Put down the bottle and stop doing stupid shit. Get away from there.
Quit your worrying. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
This ain't gonna go well. Uh oh.
Gary!
Damn. No coming back from that.
I think that could have gone better. Whoops. What are you fools doing? Don't go near the voids.
You saw me try to stop him, right?
Hello again. Was there... Oh, Inez!
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so... yes.
Never mind that.
What timing? As it just so happens, I believe I do. No. I'm using my own funds and the equipment. Before I begin, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh.
My own first aid training can't reach. Doc's got me covered.
What if I could have done more?
Despite your insinuation...
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all... Right. I have a lead, Inez. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protector. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too. It is. Rare, once-in-a-generation divergence in the crabble population. Powerful and frightening.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch. The only one of her kind on the island, as I understand it.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
I suggest avoiding the front gate. But you may have luck finding a drainage outlet in our matriarch's cave. When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Yes, though I would recommend... Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you... Oh, I love questions. Ask away. I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The fact is that the one wishes to move protected subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a I see. It takes great courage, or perhaps he will manage to prove me wrong with his powers of Very well. I ought to focus more on my work. Work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with... In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our... Trust me, they are safer here than... I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering. Well, I was a subject, but then, over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit. Poor things. It's regrettable, but ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words.
Right, that's too boring. So, we've got to get a Raptidon matriarch and what have you. Okay. So, I'm thinking probably ought to do that one as well. Where's that one going to take me? Oh, into... Drain. That's done, okay. That's the box relay. Okay. Pressing cares. Ooh, that's going to be a bad place, isn't it? Should we go there? Because that's a dangerous spot, isn't it, at the moment? Let's head there.
them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Time for recreation.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Back in business.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Can't have our fearless leader firing on empty. Let's get to crafting.
Five of 5. I think I can take some of these back now, can't I? there's a lot in here. Wow, what's going off here? This is Auntie's Crunch Fanatic. Look at that! Oh wow, this is definitely some, like, Auntie's Choice van. Definitely. Weird.
Looks like a fight. Ha! Yeah.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Nobody around.
Right, so that's all those up on this top ledge. Done. So, I suppose I ought
Ready to waste them. On your command.
have a look around here. See what we can get. What are these people? Oh, the warrior? There's a crab somewhere that's annoying us. Got it.
Unless you plan on conjuring ammo from the Aether, we ought to get the crafting some.
Just Miles, just. Quiet, I'll deal with the ammo in a minute.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the Sprague race. Just didn't account for all these Crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hunt the Crabble skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
And I'm guessing that's the guy there. He probably didn't get very far, I suspect, looking at it. Right, I think that's pretty much all the bodies and the houses checked and looted. We did all those up there, didn't we? So what we got round here?
Law, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Niles.
Howdy, Zed. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows?
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been...
Oh, back from your Lasandra then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Hang fire, Command. Look, I'm not just...
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your...
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went...
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart. That was one of my operatives. I organized the mission. Without that cipher, the intelligence is... If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship... It has to do with the location of a vault, rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all...
I am. Without...
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate.
Not to worry. This is...
Yes, but the uniform doesn't...
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, the woman who returned... Then I met Niles. He told me the truth. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my... The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble. Ah, of course. I sympathize with the plight of those in... I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too... Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Yeah, pretty much when I can get away with it. Thanks. Got anything good to nab? Storekeeper. Clothing, great. But he's not got anything worth nabbing. Dull, boring. Right, I probably won't do the skill points. What was it that required... Is it sneak? Was it sneak that required me to get into that thing? Can't remember. That power station, remember?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Region. Oh, it was right over here, weren't it? Crabbing Tower. Skeleton Crabble Cave. Mysterious Cave. Crabble Farm. Where was the power station? It was somewhere here. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to do a quick save here. And then I'm going to go... Crabbing Tower. No, it was somewhere further along here. I'll see if I can get that power station up and running. Where that guy was talking all sort of gibberish.
See those burrows?
The skeleton's nearby.
And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about dealing with that at this moment in time. It's a bit further away than I thought. I may have been better going in at the other one. It's kind of in the middle, so it doesn't matter which one I go to. So, to get power to there, I need to switch on up here, but I couldn't get in. Couldn't repair it, so I'm going to see what I need to do to repair it. Because I really hate not being able to get in or do things, I have to say. So, let's see. So, I don't think I've improved any skills to repair, so let me have a look. Just a quick double check. So I can't get in here, that's sealed. So, ladder. Engineering. I haven't got the traits. So yeah, I need a trait or engineering 3. So, engineering. I have got 2 points, so that could nudge me up to engineering. So that would give me the 3 to do that. Or I would need sneak 2. I think I'll put it into engineering, because boosting engineering is probably going to be more use than sneak 2. So let's give that a go. See power, look, zipping down to the building. Yeah, okay, look, you see the blue lights going. Ping, 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 ping. Okay, right, I'm going to do a full save here. And I'm going to stop the recording and catch you on the next one. Goodbye.